Okay, so I want to run through a few things with these actions. I have done a similar tutorial before for a similar set of actions available on Graphic River called Steel Warehouse. Um, so I just want to go into a bit more detail with these to show you how to manipulate them and change colors, etc. So what I did when I created these, and I probably suggest you do the same, is I created a document size of 1024 by 768, set up a light grey background and created the text in black. This font here is Trajan Pro, which I believe is a standard font. So when you've created your text, you need to rename your layer to text, all lowercase, have it selected and just hit play on the action. Just hit enter if there's any pop-ups. Now, so that's finished, and basically you've got your three layers. I have set up a layer called color, and if you just flick the eye on and double click on the layer, you can actually quickly recolor the text. But if you want, you can actually color these individual layers. So if you flick the eye on, you can see on and off, you can see what section will be coloring. Now, what you might need to experiment with is that if you hit T on the layer and try and change the color straight away, nothing will happen. Now, that's not the case with every layer. It's just some layers you might have to go in and select color overlay and change it from here. Right? Let's go something like this. Let's go OK. You can also experiment with blend modes as well for different results. Let's go OK. And with this one, for example, you can actually just hit T and color it straight away. So you've just got to quickly experiment with that. Now, a little tip with any action that produces a layer with this alpha mask here, you can uncheck the link, select the text layer, and you can actually move these inside cuts around. And if I zoom out a bit here, you can actually scale them up. And yeah, rotate it until you get it to how you want it to look. Okay, so, and once you've created it big, you've created your text and you're happy with it, the colors are alright, what you might want to do is if you select the group and go to layer, merge group, right, now we have the text on a transparent background, and you can save this out as a PNG file and then load it up and place it into your work. And you'll notice that if we scale this down now, it actually keeps nice detail. And if you got to your filters, go sharpen, smart sharpen. I usually use a radius of 0.3 and an amount of anywhere from 70 to 120. So just look at the preview and see how it looks. Okay. Now I suggest this method a lot more over creating the text initially small, then running the action, because you will get a different look. It'll look quite distorted. So I think definitely do it this way. Alright, so let's have a look at another one. Let's have a look at Warzone. Again, just rename your layer text. Select the layer, the action, and hit play. Alright, so that's finished. Now, so what you might want to look at also is, so this action's actually produced 3 separate styles, and if you flick the eye off, you might find that you prefer the look of just those two, or just those two, or maybe that one on its own. And what I also suggest you do with these, because they produce multiple styles, is that if you select the layer and go to Window, Styles, and down the bottom here you've got a little icon, Create New Style. Just select that and rename it to whatever you want, and that way you've actually saved out this particular style, and then you can apply it, to text in the future. So let's have a look at another one. Let's have a look at armor. Now I might change this font to Slant. Slant is a free font available at dafont.com, I think so it is, dafont.com. So, okay, so I've got our text here. Again, let's just rename it. Armor, hit play. Okay, so again, it's produced a layer with a alpha mask, which means that if you uncheck the link and select the text layer, we can zoom out a bit here, and all this has really done is duplicated the text layer, restricted it to the boundaries of this outside font, so that we can sort of scale it up and down and keep it restricted inside this font area. So all it's done is stretched it out, but what you can do, you can bring this back in. You could scale it up like that. You could even move it up the top here or move it down. So, and then tick layers on and off. See, there's a style here that you could save out. There's a style here you could save out. So, yeah, basically the way they work is that they're overlaying. I'll just turn this link back on. They are overlaying 3 separate styles to produce an overall look. Alright, let's have a look at one more. Let's go weapon. Text. Change this to Times New Roman. Hit play. So that's finished. And let's have a look. Alright, so I'll explain to you how to restrict this style here to the boundaries of the font underneath, so that we can scale it up and move it around. So I'm on a PC here. I'm not sure what the key is. If I hold down Control on a PC, it might be Command on a Mac, I'm not too sure. Control and left click the base text, right? While we're having the extrude layer selected, we can hit this layer here, add layer mask, right? And what it's done, it's restricted this text layer here to the boundaries of this text, right? So if I uncheck this link here, select this text layer and move it around, you'll see that it's not going to go outside of that area. So what we can do here, we can scale it up, and create a totally unique look. Which actually, yeah, this actually has a pretty cool look. And when you're happy with it, you might want to click the link back on, and yeah, and then again flatten the layer, scale it down, and sharpen it up. Then save it out. Okay, so that's it. These same methods apply to the other set of actions I had available called Steel Warehouse, and I do have other packs available called Funk Text Actions, which use a similar method. So I hope you found this tutorial useful, and just give me a shout if you need any help via my homepage. Thanks.